Can you hear me now? It's probably too loud. Let me take it down a little bit. Can you hear me now? Yeah, you probably heard the game music. Do you hear me now, though? Alright. Well, that completely ruined the first part of my video where I said I had like 8 quests left. And, yeah, then I get to go to Stormblood. But hey, whatever. We're just going to keep it going. Why does it look like a big bubble is around here? I don't remember that last time I've been here. Is it up here? Nope. It's down there somewhere. Oh, here we go. Destination. Alright, Tataru, what do you need? God, my new glamour is looking good. I'm sorry to drag you away from your duties, but as I said, this won't take long. I just need you to stand perfectly still for a few moments. What is happening here? Oh, that was kind of creepy. Right, everyone, ready to work? Alright. I'm gonna take my skin or something. No squirming now. Oh, and you might want to close your eyes. I have the voice of a voice actor. Well, thank you. I should be one. But it just seems like I need an editor. He. What they do to me? There, all finished. The warrior lights every measurement from heroic head to intrepid toe. What, are they gonna make me a new costume or something? I spent a lot of gil on this, and I kind of want to keep it. Well, wouldn't you like to know? All in good time, Asborn. All in good time. Aha, I found you. Alphanod wants everyone in the Solar for a meeting. I don't know what it's about, but he seemed to think it was very important. Go on. We have everything we need. No sense keeping everyone waiting. What are you making for me? Like, that was kind of a very creeper thing to do, to surprise attack me and then just take all my measurements. Hold on a second. Let me get over to Streamlabs real quick and see something. Alright, whatever. Oh, crap. I didn't see that first part.
Urianger has returned to the Waking Sands, but everyone else is now present.
Alright.
Yes, but for what exactly? We all have duties to attend to, Alphino, so you may dispense with the preamble.
Thank you, Elise. It is the very subject of those duties which compelled me to call this gathering.
I'm so glad that they have different costumes now, because I had no clue which one's which. He looks like a girl, and I guess if you turn around, she looks like a boy, because she looks like him sometimes. So confusing. I had no clue that they were two different people for the longest time.
And while I stand by the decision to approach each task as we see fit, I fear our effectiveness will ultimately be diminished should we continue to act in ignorance of each other's efforts. Thus, I propose we elect a successor to Minfilia. Not to
it's going to be me, obviously.
Antecedent, perhaps, but as a coordinator of operations.
Is that all?
Coordinator? Never mind. I just want to go out there and kill things, do quests, look cool doing it. Each task. Is that all? The decision seems clear.
No one else has shown any enthusiasm for the role, and judging by your performance at our previous meeting, you would seem the perfect candidate. You always did have a flair for politics.
Some of these people just look
that was not my
freaky.
Intention. As my tenure as commander of the Crystal Braves comprehensively demonstrated, I lack the qualities required for such an office. I would much prefer to remain as I am now, A soldier in the field, so to speak.
Should none of our numbers step forward, must we then constrain some unwilling candidate to take up the position?
Well, based on merit alone, a certain adventurer would be my choice. Though I concede he might struggle to balance his new responsibilities with, let me see, slaying primals, thwarting legatuses, and feeding the orphan poor.
Did he change voices? Because I feel like he did. Like the voice actors changed or something. I'm gonna have to look into that or watch some YouTube clips of A Realm Reborn and old Thancred. Or maybe I just didn't hear him for a while until we got him back in Heavensward. But I just feel like something's different about him besides the way he looks and trying to be Mr. Badass now.
Thancred makes a good point. Any who would wear such a mantle would be bound by its obligations. Have we not become sufficiently familiar with each other's methods to act without an overseer? At present, I see no cause to so willingly limit one of our number.
Oh my goodness! Help! I need some help here!
Am I out of my Mio? Feels like it's out. No, there's still more left.
Are you all right?
All right.
Me? I'm fine. It's this poor girl who just staggered in and collapsed on the floor that I'm worried about.
Narco! God, how did... You shoulder! Please, you have... Kral, a hand if you would. Let us see about closing these wounds.
All right.
Now, we've staunched the bleeding, but it may be a while before you can move about again. Thank you.
All right, I'm going to read through these because sometimes these people take too long to actually speak.
I took the shortest route I could, though I knew it was more heavily patrolled.
As you can see, my efforts at invasion are not entirely successful.
Honestly,
You're too brave for your own good. What was so urgent that you needed to fight half the Empire to get here? You could have been killed.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Ida. I had good reason.
I had good
But I
reason.
imagine your friends are wondering who this bloody mess of
But I imagine
something
your
is.
friends are wondering who this bloody mess of a Mikote is.
Mikote. Now we
My
know.
name is Minago, and I belong
All
to
right,
the
maybe I can't
Aramegan
do this because I
resistance.
don't know how to pronounce some of these.
I came to warn Ida and Papalimo about one of our leaders. A man who calls himself the Griffin. He's always been dangerous, but he's planning something new. Something reckless.
The Griffin, you say? I've heard the name. Rumor has it your man is eager to test his claws.
The shortest route. Oh yeah. You're loving these
And on no easy target.
these
He means
accents,
to
huh?
assault Belsar's wall from the Alamegan side.
But what does the Griffin possibly hope to gain from such an attack?
From what I understand, he wants the fires of war to spread to Eorzea. And for that, he needs to control the border with Gridania.
So, he means to spark a conflict between the Alliance and the Imperial forces stationed in Alamigo, to have Eorzea's armies aid in the liberation effort, whether they will it or no.
His plan is flawed. Even
Definitely
should the
his.
resistance
You like
succeed in occupying the wall,
Papaliamos.
they will be able to hold
Papaliamos.
it. Imperial reinforcements would drive them out within a week.
Within a week.
Be that as it may, if there is even a chance that this scheme could bring about an escalation in hostilities between Eorzea and the Empire, the Alliance must be informed.
Agreed. I should depart for Limsa forthwith and seek an audience with the Admiral.
Limzalminsa.
Thancred, Uldar is yours. Alphino and Alize, make haste to the Twelveswood and notify the Elder Seedseer of the danger to Gridania. She will duly call a council of the Alliance leaders, whom you must... You will be our voice in Ishgard. Explain the situation to Sir Emmerich and
Back to
encourage him to
Ishgard.
send an envoy. To Taru, Krile, I leave the care of our injured messenger to you. See that she remains quiescent and her wounds closed.
Quiescent. Quiescent.
I believe that covers everything. Let us be about our
Quiescent.
tasks.
What does that mean? Who uses this word even in a fantasy world? Quiescent? In a state or period of inactivity or dormancy. Okay, if I spelled that right, that's what it means. Now we know. I believe that covers everything. Let's be about our tasks.
I suspect the ill tidings from Girabania will be held as a turning point. The beginning to a bloody end. The business of war was ever conducted with the coin of self-sacrifice. 'Twas Master Louis Soir himself who
Louis
taught
Soir.
us that such costs are not to be ignored or denied. And so, I shall embrace them. When the time comes, I will make my choice, as you will yours.
All right, biggest cinematic ever, but not really. Here we go. I get to play the game again. Dun, dun, dun. Going back to the usual spot? Yes, I am. I hope the next city is as cool as this is. Like, I love the look of it. I kind of wish that it was more developed. Like, I could go, like, to every single part of the castle and everything, but I know that would just take way too many resources. I know it's not feasible, but, man, it just looks so cool. Alright. Come away. There we go. Just gonna summon Sir Ermic, however you say his name. I played through this entire expansion, still don't know how to say it out loud. It's good to see you, my friend. It's been a pity. It must be under such circumstances. Had Lucia not informed me of the urgency of your suit, I certainly would have sent for some wine. But to business, I think if we can bring these developments in Ala Migo to our attention, Ishgar will of course send me an envoy to attend the council in Gridania. I cannot say who will represent us, however, as the choice is not mine to make, not mine alone at any rate. Given the imminence of the threat, we may forego the formalities of a full assembly, but I will still need to consult my counterpart in the House of Commons prior to proceeding. Will you permit me some time to make the necessary arrangements? Sure, man. Go for it. Just don't take too long. I thank you. Our representative, whomever we select, will require a suitable escort. Make your preparations and inform Sir Handeloop that he is to lead in your absence. Yes, Lord Commander. Asborn, pray accompany Lucia to the gates of judgment and make ready to depart for Gridania. I will have our envoy join you as soon as I can. Fury speed you on your way. Alright. Complete that. Another one down, another one down. What is it, 7 more? I think I said. Should be 7 more. An envoy for Ishgard. Lucia seems eager to set forth for Gridania. If you have no other business in the city, join me at the gates of judgment. We must be ready to depart the instant the envoy arrives. Got it. Completely forgot I was in a Bahamut turn 2 duty finder. Because I don't know where else to find a party. So, this is it. Looks like I just need one more healer. Maybe I'll actually get it. Where am I going? I gotta go this way, right? These maps are sometimes confusing. That's the one thing about this game. Sometimes I do not get exactly what's happening on the map. Oh! Alright, yeah, I'm just going through to near Camp Dragonhead. Got it. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Just like when we were doing that Battle Royale stuff. Alright, we meet again. As it happens, my counterpart in the House of Commons agreed that I should act as Ishgard's envoy. Not, I can see that was ever any real doubt, tongue twister somehow. As Lord Commander of the Temple of Knights, it is my duty to sanction any military cooperation. Be that as it may, I could not, in good conscience, make the decision alone, not with a ink scare stry in the Republic's Book of Statutes. I trust you understand, my friend. Alas, I must test your patience still further by making a brief stop at Camp Dragonhead. Given the trouble brewing in the Black Shroud, I would see that the garrison is ready to defend the border. Alright. Give me 1 second. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. I'm loving it. Where? There we go. Okay, so where am I going now? An envoy for Ishgard. Oh, right over here. Usually lazy, but I think I could fly this one just because my mount's cool and I love him. I need to get more mounts though. Eventually, I'll figure out how to get some of those. Guessing raids and stuff, I don't know. Alright, Air Mick. The garrison commander waits within. Why not accompany me, Asborn? You may see a familiar face. Ooh, got a surprise for me. Okay. Hey, I know these guys. He started the big old fight. Asborn, old boy, how wonderful to see you. And Sir Airmick, too. So what do I owe these unexpected pleasures? I'll have some mulled wine brought up from the kitchens at once, if you will excuse... Nay, do not trouble yourself, Honoreut. We shall soon be on our way. Lucia, brief summary, if you will. Yes, Lord Commander. 1 hour later. Those villains hardly need an excuse to wage war. Bloodletting comes as natural as breathing to a Garl, to an Imperial. And thus we shall strengthen our patrols as you suggest. We shall also be sure to communicate these developments to Lord Francel and the Observatorium. I think that's what it said. I see you have everything in hand. Carry on, Commander. Alright. Good job, man. Wait, what am I doing? Surprised to see you're truly at the helm? Yes, I am, because you're kind of a fuck-up, dude. You and me both, old boy. I doubt I'll ever feel worthy to sit where he sat. 'Twas a good dude. Don't get so hard on yourself. Yet, we can but play the hand we're dealt. With a little help from the veterans and Honorit's ceaseless chiding, I'm sure I'll muddle through, so worry not, old boy. Off to Gridania with you. Let's do it, man. Am I smiling? I don't know. You can't tell because I have that awesome beard. Alright. So I think I have 7 more quests. Pretty sure it says 7 until I'm done. Let's look at it real quick. What am I on? An envoy for Ishgard. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 more. 7 more, then I'm finally out of Heavensward. And I heard that every expansion gets better, so I'm a little excited about that. Oh, okay, I need to teleport actually. What's my water? Alright, where to? There we go. It's good to see him out in, like, green pastures instead of the same snowy place he's usually at. Yep, 7 more. See, diplomatic duties have brought me here on several occasions, but I find that I am as enraptured by the Black Shroud's beauty now as when I first laid eyes upon it. I fear that this time, however, events shall not afford us the luxury of enjoying the splendor of the forests. Complete. There's another one down. Alright. Sir Ermic is ready to attend the council. Let's do it. Seems we have an escort to the Lotus Stand. A pleasant place to discuss unpleasant matters, is it not? Yes, of course. 'Tis like that we are the last to arrive. Let us announce ourselves, shall we? Dude, last to arrive's the best. As long as you're on time, but at the same time, last to arrive. Because you can have that major appearance. You bust in the door with your WWE music playing. Make that grand old entrance. Alright, where am I going? Okay. Central Shroud? Yeah. That was it. Nope, it was this way. Alright. Thought I had it for a second. Oh, we're gonna go talk to, what's her face? The, Wood Queen in White or whatever. Whoever she is. I don't know, one of the leaders. The envoy from Ishgard is arrived. Very good. This way if you put... and then a Laman Sun party as well. Not too big of a fan, huh? I'd hoped to slip in unnoticed, but I see I was not the only one delayed in my arrival. Greetings, Sir Ermic. Admiral, always a pleasure. And Asborn, I trust you are well. 'Tis a day for reunions, it seems. I believe you are well acquainted with my escort. Yes, I do know her. Okay, I forgot. I've met this person before. Okay. Master Asborn, I was glad to hear from Rael that the missing signs have now been found. There is much and more I would discuss with you, but let us first attend to the issue at hand, shall we? Let's do it. That's what we're here for, right? I got my Sunday best on. I'm ready. Yeah, this girl. What's her name? I cannot remember. It's hard to remember some of these Final Fantasy names.
I bid you welcome, my friends.
Oh, I would have never remembered that anyway.
As you will by now be aware, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have come into possession of
Maybe
certain
before I get, or
intelligence
before
concerning
Endwalker
recent
comes out, by that
developments in
time
the
I'll
region of
remember
Gil Abania.
Connie Senna.
It's
Connie
claimed,
Senna!
be assured, from an unimpeachable source. Is that not so, Master Alphino?
Indeed, Elder Seedseer. Our information comes directly from a member of the Resistance's inner circle, and we have no cause to doubt its veracity.
This Griffin of theirs is a fool if he thinks he can hold Belsar's wall against the Empire. When the Imperials move to take it back, they will come in force. And the resulting fighting is all but certain to spill over into the Black Shroud.
Guy's just a badass. Kind of sucks. He was very easy to fight during that grand battle royale or whatever it was. A little too easy. I mean, I know I out-leveled it. I was like 65 or 66 when I fought him for that tournament, but still.
Alone, Gridania would be hard-pressed indeed to hold back the tide, should the Garleans turn their minds from reclamation to invasion.
Okay. Ooh, you got something to say. Go ahead and say it, man. Got you.
Convey my nation's deepest regrets for our inaction in the days prior to the calamity. 'Tis a stain upon our ledger that I would fain remove.
All right. I mean, I forgive you, man.
Seedseer, I do hereby request leave to deploy a defensive force within the borders of Gridania. Ishgard's return to the Alliance shall be honored by more than mere ink upon parchment.
Good words.
The Doman people, too, would join any effort that weakens our common foe. We are few,
but our most seasoned shinobi are at your disposal.
Thank you. I know you were talking to me, but I appreciate it.
I offer you my humble thanks. Gridania welcomes your assistance.
It is time we set our contingency plans in motion. Is the Alliance agreed?
We agree on everything. You know, for Eorzea and stuff. Come on. Let's get through it. Let's go fight some things.
Ready for war. Victory favors the swift. There is much to be done.
Let's get it. Let's stop with the cinematics, as good as they are, and let's go do some stuff then. I think I have a dungeon coming up. A new dungeon, right? Yeah, Balesar's Wall or something.
Will not soon be wrested from the Empire, and its decision to bolster the border's defenses seems eminently practical. Why then, brother, do you scowl so?
Because we don't wear the same stuff anymore. I want to know why.
I agree that they have chosen the wisest course available. Indeed, the only reasonable one. Yet something feels awry. In making ready for war, is the Alliance not granting the Griffin the very thing he desired?
Yeah.
Any attempt to hold the wall is doomed to failure, aye. But I wonder if we have misjudged the prize for which he plays.
All right. Let's turn this in. The one thing that does get me, I mean, as great as they are, and I do love the story, I love the cinematics, I love all the dialogue and stuff, but when it, like, goes from one cinematic and takes you to another, I mean, this isn't a cinematic, but another, like, clickable cutscene, it's like, come on. Come on now. Just, like, go right into it. Don't, like, make me have to go right to him to click on the quest, and then you just take me right back to it. It was, like, 2 or 3 seconds. Alright, that the Council was able to reach an accord so swiftly is a heartening development in itself. I only hope my misgivings prove unfounded. Ah, good. You have yet to depart. I feared I had missed you. Sir Arabic, Master Alphinaud. A pleasure as always. And Mistress Elise. I'm gonna butcher these every time, even though I hear them all the time. How wonderful to see you thus recovered. Pardon the interruption. I'd hoped to thank Asborn for serving as our escort before other duties called him away. I also wish to thank our Doman ally. Oh, creeping behind the tree. Forgive me, my lord. I was but awaiting an opportune moment to join the conversation. A forest of habit made me keep to the shadows. No apologies are necessary, Mistress Yugiri. I was most grateful for your interjection when I offered Ishgard support. My nation's historic failure to heed the Alliance's pleas for aid is a matter of record. Even so, the Alliance leaders were plainly unprepared for my impromptu apology. The resulting air of awkwardness might have lingered longer were it not for your timely offer of cooperation, which allowed the Elder Seed Seer to accept us both. I very much appreciated the gesture. I only did my duty, sir, and make the Empire an enemy to us all, and we are grateful for the opportunity to fight at your side. And full glad we are to have you. Pray convey my regards to the Scions, my friends. We must return to Ishgard. Alright, peace. Whatever's wrong with a simple sorry or thank you, must these politicians always make a speech out of everything? Right? That's how we adults speak, dear sister. Now I'm with her. May have the ones who like to sound their own voice. In any case, our business here is concluded. We should be on our way as well. Will you accompany us to Revenant's Toll, Yugiri? Alright, we're going to Revenant's Toll then. Actually, I think I shall first pay a brief visit to East Shroud. I'm curious to know how Papilimo and Ida fared in the talks with the Sylphs. Not to mention who has been going on at Balesar's Wall. That's the new dungeon! Well, new to me. I will join you at the Rising Stones. Okay. I'm gonna tear that dungeon up. Alright, big pools. Now where? Back to Mordona, Revenant's Toll. And then Yeah, the very next quest. Griffin on the wall. According to the wiki, I get that dungeon unlock. Sweet. And I'm still waiting on a party in Duty Finder for turn 2 of Coils of Bahamut. I don't think it's gonna happen this way. I'm pretty sure I gotta make my own party. I'm just not exactly sure how or the best way to do it. Oh well. Welcome back, Asborn. I don't know about you, but I'm heartedly glad that all the talking is over. I understand that these council meetings are important, but do you not find it tiresome to have to weigh every word before you speak it? I doubt it'll ever feel at home in the realm of politics. You hear me? I just shrug my shoulders and nod or shake my head. That's all I do. You should do the same. That said, people have known to change. If my brother is willing to run his own errands, anything is possible. Alright, I don't really use food. I don't think it's really important right now. Maybe, I'm going to guess at the end game, when you're doing end game raiding and stuff, the hardest content, I would imagine that food is important, but right now, the first one, complete. Alright, Elise seems eager to discuss the council's decision with other scions. Another brick orchestration role. Oh, okay. Well, as much as I enjoy the bustle of the toll, I think it's time we headed inside. My brother and the others will not be long. Let's get that dungeon going, man. Take this wallet out of my pocket. You are returned from the council, but what of Alphanod? I know how to say it, but I just cannot say it. Does some other matter requires attention? My apologies, friends. I trust we have not kept you waiting over for long. Greetings, everyone. Oh, Creel, how's Nagu doing? She will be, right, won't she? I don't see why not. She's sleeping at the moment. Tessaru is keeping an eye on her, so we'll know soon enough if there's any change in her condition. Her wounds are healing well. With sufficient rest, I'm certain she will make a full recovery. Thank goodness for that. Now, mayhap you would share us with the Council's decision. Each of the nations, Ishgard included, is committed to providing military support to Gridania. The Eorzean Alliance will soon have a significant force in the Black Shroud, ready to respond to any Imperial act of aggression. You know, I must wish the Council would stop messing around and give the Griffin what he wants. I would like the Imperial to cut between the Resistance and the Alliance. Ida, you cannot seriously. One does not lightly go to war with the Garlean Empire. I feel like we've done that before in Realm Reborn, right? Kind of. Quite. To open hostilities without due consideration would be to invite disaster. If only there was some way to reach the Griffin, some means to convince him to abandon this reckless course. Dungeon? Dungeon time? We could do it through a dungeon. It may not be entirely unfeasible. This is a network of tunnels, or there is a network of tunnels beneath Baelsar's wall. Secret passages dug by the Resistance to provide a way out of Ala Migo, which may equally serve as a way in. Or that was a question. As equally serve as a way in? There we go. Precisely. If all are in agreement, I would be the one to undertake the necessary negotiations. I am familiar with the route, and the Resistance is familiar with me. Yeah, we need some action going on. Right now, I feel like I'm just going on stream to read a book. About as familiar as they are with me, you mean? Say what you want, I'm coming too. Okay. I have some experience in the practice of infiltration. If you'd have me, my services are at your disposal. Let's all go. It's a party. As are mine, it would be far too long since I shared a shadow with the shinobi, and I do not intend to waste the opportunity. 4 is quite sufficient for an infiltration mission. Greater numbers only serve to increase the risk of detection. Cryo and I will direct our energies elsewhere. What have you, level-less? I'll return to the East Shroud and stand over, watch over the border. Should matters take a turn for the worst, it would seem wise to be on hand. Might it prevail upon you to accompany me, Asborn? Gridania will be safer for your presence. And while it may seem to be the most thrilling duty, dear sister, might I ask that you remain at the Rising Stones and pass on messages and so on? Okay. Yeah, she's angry. To hold the fort, you mean? Very well, I suppose the task must fall to someone. Ugh. Safe travels, all of you. Alright, yeah, let's slow down the reading. Or we can do some more. Let's do it. If you have any unfinished business in the toll, pray attend to it now. I would depart for the Hawthorne Hut without delay. The nearby watchtower offers an obstructive view of Balsar's wall, and I should be interested to speak to the Alliance commanders who have installed themselves at its top. Alright, let's do it. Griffin on the wall, Black Shroud, Hawthorne Hut. East Shroud. Here we are. Alright, another cutscene. Asborn, there you are. Come. Amarasic Spire awaits. The Alliance officers on the platform should be able to apprise us of any developments at the wall. Fancy meeting the two of you here. We're about to set forth. Indeed, I was about to say 12 watch over you, but I doubt you have need of divine protection, even if you are venturing into enemy territory. I don't need anything. I got my gunblade. Don't worry, Alphanod will have the Griffin by the scruff of the neck before you know it. Dude, make up your mind, Ida. Nary a moment ago, you seemed ready to shake the Griffin by the hand rather than the neck. So which is it to be? It would be better to decide before we enter into negotiations. Trust me, Papalielmo. I'll shake whatever needs shaken. The talking part, I leave to you. I think I feel a headache coming on. Let's be on our way, shall we? Some things never change. Well then, shall we make for the Spire? Alliance friends will doubtless have news for us. Alright. Oh, now where to? It's got to be where the dungeon is, somewhere over there, right? Bow, 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 bow. Here we go. Alright. Okay, it's not here. It's got to be close, I would think. Welcome, Warrior of Light. I assume you are here to speak with our commanding officers. You will find them on the observation platform. Please proceed. Hey, it's Sorthan H. Greetings, my friends. It's good to see you both well. Not this person. I haven't seen that in a while. Hilda! Yep, Hilda, there we go. I was hoping you might turn up. I've dragged half the watch here, see, and decided you might help remind them why we bothered. Memory serves, I've seen many of you since the day of the Grand Melee. Having borne the brunt of your blows, may I say what an honor it is to stand by your side. 'Tis heartening indeed to see the realm's most stalwart defenders thus gathered in common cause. Speaking of which, what news from the wall? All has been quiet. Ah! No. Ooh, that's where the dungeon's at. Right there. That looks like a wall. There's fighting going on. I'm going to go there to break it up. Report! What? Seven hells. Fighting has broken out on top of the wall. A full-scale assault. So the Griffin has made his move. Someone has. What is that supposed to mean? The attackers, they're wearing Grand Company colors. Impossible. We gave no such order. Of course, the wall was never the Griffin's target. It was bait. We have been goaded into deploying our armies nearby, thus lending weight to his deception. If those uniform... Oh, okay. No. Not right now, kitty. Not right now. Why do you gotta come up right now? You lay down. If those uniforms were convincing enough to deceive my scouts, the Empire will surely think we've launched an offensive. This could mean war. Even so, this may yet be more than a diversion. With the armies of the Alliance occupying the Empire's attention, it would be comparatively easy for the Griffin supporters to slip into Alamigo. He could then incite a rebellion amongst the populace, which the Imperial reserves would be hard-pressed to contain. Eorzea, meanwhile, would be plunged into chaos. Asborn must make for the wall at once. What? Just the two of you? Our companions embarked on a mission to sway the Griffin from his course, and are likely halfway to his company post by now. They will emerge in the midst of a raging battle. I do not mean to abandon them to their fate. It was dangerous, aye, but the confusion may work to our advantage. If we are careful to avoid the skirmishing, it may yet be possible to reach the Griffin, and if we can do that... Lady Hilda, might I ask you to have an airship ready to bear the signs of safety? I don't know who this Lady Hilda is, Marshal, but you can count me in. We must prepare for Imperial reprisals, so may the Navigator guide us through the storm. Alright. Dungeon open yet? Ah. Here we go. This is it. What is going on? Dude, all these Grand Company people are gonna die. Forward, comrades. It's time it's come to drive the Empire from Alamigo and force action upon those who have turned their backs to suffering for so long. This victory be the first step of the liberation for our homeland. Ah, Alamigo will be free no matter the cost. Alright. I am dehydrated. Now what? Alright, that's definitely the dungeon entrance. Fly over, just get to another cutscene. Oh my god. For what Papalimo told me, the trail should lead us into the shadow of the wall. As we have two objectives, I suggest we divide our forces. I shall make straight ways for the tunnels and attempt to intercept our comrades, they stumble into a bloodbath. While I do so, I must ask that you scale the wall. Alright. Know that I would not propose such a course if there were any other way, but the time for subtlety is past. Take a brand of your most trusted companions and cut a path through the Griffin. Make him see reason by any means necessary. Alright, let's fight him. Once we are free of the tunnels, we'll make for your position with all due haste, and if everything proceeds according to plan, Hilda will then swoop in and spirit us away to safety. I only pray that we have enough time. We have enough time. Let's do this. Hopefully the group finder is quick. Alright. The duty finder. Alright. Yeah, the Hobbit isn't happening in Duty Finder, so we're just gonna whatever, get rid of that. Get rid of that. There's no point. Did it say I already did this one? There's no way, because I just unlocked it, right? No, okay. I showed that when I submitted for the party. Alright. Gall Nance, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. I wonder if I could mine around here while I'm waiting. Or is that gonna mess up my duty finder? I don't know. I guess I could just wait. See what this place looks like. Or not. Or not, never mind. Invisible walls. Sure. Oh yeah, level sync. There we go. Kill them all. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I can take all these guys out. There you go, boy. Helped you. Where you at? I hear somebody fighting them. There you go. There's some help. Alright, let's do this. Hope this is a fun dungeon. And one where I can pull wall to wall, or at least close to it. My back is killing me. Oh. Oh, I got a bulging disc, and I did stupid stuff at the gym. For a split second, I lost the good form for some bent over rows, and really just messed my back up even more. So this has just been real fun. All right, here we go. Oh, dude, these guys are nothing. Just keep pulling. A DPS or whoever it is gonna pull for me. Oh, I didn't see that giant pull, please. Okay. Big deeps, big deeps. Wish I had like that WoW Death Knight ability. Just pull him over here. Pull him into the group. Alright. I guess I think I'm going this way. Pick all you guys up. Ah, okay. Wall to wall. Almost. I can't wait to get into some like end game dungeons and hard content. This stuff's just too easy. Did somebody pick this up? There. Let's say I don't think anybody picked it up. Alright, now where to? Over here? Anybody else can pick up? Nope. Alright. It's easy enough. Sometimes I do think about lowering everybody else's spell effects on my screen, because sometimes I have no clue what's happening, but it just looks so damn good. Like, at the same time, I do not want to do that. Alright, let's keep it going. Boss time. Looks like something from Final Fantasy VII. Turned away from the party. Magitech Claw. Let's put a cooldown up. Yep, good I think. Good thing I did that. Pick up these guys. I got them. Looks like they focused other people. Okay. I wonder if that one ability he had, the claw thing or whatever it was, that I CD'd. I wonder if I could just turn away. I didn't even check if he tracks my movement or not. He does. Okay. Another cooldown. Now I know. Match that claw. Just gotta take it. I don't think there's a point to pick up those guys. It looks like no matter what, they kill or focus on whoever the chain to. So I just want to keep him focused away from the party so they don't get hit by stuff like this. Easy enough. Easy fight. And dead. DED, dead. Alright. don't think I need that. Right, maybe, yeah, because I don't think I'm going to do any other jobs besides, like, tank classes. I don't think that was tank stuff, was it? Oops. Yeah, see. Yeah, I don't think, I mean, as much as the Black Mage, as cool as he looks, I just don't think I'll ever do that anything besides tanks. What's going on here? Okay. Easy enough, have him come right to the death circle. We have some more? Going right at us, let's do it. Oh, hey, I got that mount! That's my mount I use when I'm going around mining stuff. Messed up my rotation there. Which I hate saying that too. I'm actually not a big fan of rotation stuff. That's why I never played DPS in WoW. I like just being reactive. That's why I play tank. Oh, why in the shorter queue times and just because you're the badass of the party. Oh. Almost got hit by the edge of that hit right there. And move away from that. Can I stun this guy? Alright. Easy, easy, easy. Give me the end game stuff. I need it. Who's this going to be? A hand and the little guys. Collect them all. Throw a couple CDs at their way. Lost my pointer for a second. Ooh, more. Bring it. I don't really think I need to face these guys any other way. They seem pretty weak, and they go down really quick. Like, they got that little move right there that I just saw hit the ground. Oh, and apparently the claw has the hand ability, whatever that does. But easy enough. Where's the boss time? Oh, here we go. Not boss, but something to do. These guys do anything special? They get burned down so quick, I don't even think it matters. Let's stun that guy. Say we did something cool there. Alright. I think that was it, right? Yep. Alright. Oh, that guy looks pretty cool. Looks like the spider dude, at least the bottom part does, from League. Alright, turn them away. Let's see what we got. Launcher, we'll CD that. Okay, it hits everybody. Dynamic sensory jam. What is that? What does that do? Okay, I'm not sure what that did. I see what that does. Hey, what's up, Kai? Kai the Great. How you doing? Alright, I gotta focus on this. Ooh, looks like I stand right here. Should be good, right? That was pretty cool. I like that. Alright, what else we got? Alright, yeah, I don't think I need to CD that. I mean, it hits everybody. If it's not killing DPS, I don't think it's gonna kill me. Going good? Good. Good, good, good. This is a new dungeon I'm trying to learn right now. Oh, I missed that one. Let's throw some self-healing on. What's the... Yeah, it's the one that hits everybody. Okay. That's more of a... for a healer to deal with. Not me. Ooh. Dude, focus boss. Who cares about those little guys? Focus boss, get him down. Oh, no. What? Screw those guys. Oh, man, they hurt. They hurt bad. They're weak, but they hurt. All right. What is that? That's another thing I don't need. That's all I get are things I don't need. All right. What's next? How many bosses are in this dungeon? Looks like I got 2 more events or encounters. Oh, that looks cool. Come here. No, come here. Come to me. There we go. I'll throw in my cooldown just in case this guy hits me with something big. Come back, face him away. Is that the thing that shoots everywhere again? Nope. Alright, got it. Oh, you guys taking this treasure coffer over here. It's probably nothing I need, but hey. Did I even open it? I guess I did. Did I get anything? All I saw was the loot that I already rolled for. You don't know how to spell? It's okay. We'll get you there. I'll start streaming spelling classes. We'll have spelling bees. We're just going to do it all. We'll have tournaments. And I'll just make you feel welcome in the fact that you don't know how to spell. It's okay. Oh, wait. We probably want a big group. Sorry. Not paying attention. Yeah, let's keep it going. All right, big pools, big pools. It's not even a big pool, but hey, it's what I had. Got a little bit of regen going on. Make sure I'm good to go. Hey, there's Griff. Griffin! He's got to have the cool, like, staring off into the, to the moon, gaze while on the top pedestal of the fortress thing going on. We can see who he is? Am I supposed to know him? Did we meet him in the past and I forgot? Alright, let's do this. Face me. What do you got for me? Let's see it. Break of the Griffin. Alright, that hits everything. It's all around us. Flash powder. That hits everybody. Oh, I think you have to turn away for that one. Yeah, that might be a turn away thing. Okay.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
Follow the Griffin, we're gonna CD that. It was a good idea too. Kind of chunked my health for a second. Lion's head, what is that? What am I supposed to do here? I'm just gonna keep fighting him. Oh! Okay. Okay, I got it. That makes sense. We need to kill. We don't think we need to destroy all of them. Just one of them, so we can get cleared out of there. Restraint collar. I don't think we got that one yet. Just a random guy. Oh, I think we have to break that off of him. There we go. See, I know some things. Oh, shit. This is a pretty good fight. I like this. A lot of mechanics going on here. I mean, it's easy, but lots of mechanics.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
Claw of the Griffin. Is that the one that hurts me a lot? Yep. Almost half my health. We should just focus on boss. Focus on boss. We could have made it. I don't think we needed to destroy that sword in the middle. Alright, nice. That was definitely a cool fight. Excuse my language, there's kids around. I don't think I said anything bad. Oh, I know I didn't. This is a PG room or stream right here. Hey, GG everybody. Hey, GG, thank you. Thank you, appreciate it. I didn't get a single piece of gear. Even though I don't think I need it, I have all that poetic gear. No, actually, no, I upgraded it, didn't I? Yeah, because I went to the marketplace. The poetic gear was getting kind of old since I was, what, level 67? And it was for level 60. It was like Heavensward stuff. Okay. I guess it's going to be a cinematic with me talking to him and everything. Oh, man.
You've beaten me, aye. But you cannot stop what I've begun. Behold, a glimpse of things to come.
Ooh, what's he gonna do? Ilbred. Ilberd? Is that what his name is? Do I know that name somehow?
We did it! We showed the bastards!
Aye! Victory is ours!
Something bad about to happen?
And who knows, lads? Mayhap the Eorzeans will finally see sense when the enemy turns up on their bloody doorstep.
So what's happening? They're trying to start a fight?
This is for Alamigo, for Eorzea. They die that others may live.
These little dudes just always look so, like, evil. All the time.
Vanguards! Attack!
Oh, shit.
Seven hells. Do you hear that?
Hey, I killed one of these guys. We can kill this one, it's fine. Just jump down there and... Oh, okay, it might be too late.
War machines. How did they get here so quickly?
Stand your ground! For the resistance!
Let me go down there and kick his butt. I've already killed one of those things once. Or we just sit there and watch them all die. Two of them, even better. Double the loot. Let me get at them. 3? 3's not a lot.
We're cut off.
Oh wow. Damn. Damn, the worst part is I'm sitting there just watching this.
Gods help us. What are we thinking? The Empire's too big. Too powerful.
Damn.
Mighty Ralker. Grant us the strength to crush our...
Well, it's kind of sad.
There you are.
As you can see, our infiltrators did not elude me for long. Lady Ugiri is sending for an airship even as we speak.
What do we do?
How wonderful to see you, Commander.
Illbird, I should have known. This has to end. It has to end now. Do you not see your countrymen dying? Have your ideals rendered you blind even to that? Order the retreat, and we will help your soldiers to safety.
Retreat. With a moment of
He
my
was one of
triumph so
the-
close at hand.
Not the Scions, but the other guys, right?
Leverrier.
The Grand Company that Alphanald whatever made. I think that's who he is. I've had so many long breaks in this game. Oh, that's kind of a cool screenshot. Let's take that.
Nidhogg's eyes.
Took so many breaks from this
No
game
abyss is too deep for you, I
that
see.
it's hard for me to remember
But trust me when I say
everything.
that such power was not meant for mortal hands.
How long have I struggled to reach this point? My countrymen, so inured to the taste of defeat, they no longer balk at its bitterness, shouting my throat raw with rallying cries, only to be greeted with dull eyes and blank faces. My brothers and sisters in Ulda have surrendered to their apathy and their appetites. Were it not for the glint of Lonorito's coin, I doubt even those here now would have answered my call. Take back our homeland! Free Alamigo! Ha! They'll happily mouth the words, but they won't spill the blood. You say no mortal should wield these eyes? Then I shall gladly become a demon. I will suckle on the souls of the hopeless and liberate the homeland they no longer deserve.
What exactly do you mean to do?
Did you hear their cries as victory was snatched away from them? Even with their dying breaths, they cursed the Empire. Never has their desire for vengeance been so raw, so true. A god has no need of faith when summoned by so pure a purpose.
Summoned? You cannot mean to fight the Empire with a primal! You know full well the danger, the futility of relying on such power.
Oh yes, I know their limitations. Which is why I will call upon a deity more terrible than the very black worm of the calamity itself.
Who's that?
What?
What, Nidhogg? Is that who he's calling?
Like hells you will.
I think Bahamut's cooler. And he's got to be stronger and better than Nidhogg. I mean, I know they're all first brood, right? But...
An ending to mark a new beginning. My pain, my longing, you shall have it all!
Plus, we've already summoned Nidhogg. We don't need to do it again. So it's got to be somebody else, right? Dude's gone insane. That face! Alright. What was he expecting to come out of this? So the Griffin led them, all the Grand... Jeezel! Screenshot that, 'cause that just looks insane. This looks like the Joker. Dude, that's a little freaky. What's happening? Like all this evil shit's happening, and then they got that really nice music in the background. I hear it.
His death completed the ritual. The primal is taking shape.
Well, can't we stop it? There must be something we can do.
There is one thing.
Who's he calling? Is he... No, because he's not calling Nidhogg. Nidhogg's not a primal, so who is
Where
it?
do you think you're going?
Master Louisoix briefly contained Bahamut by means of a potent spell of sealing. I will now attempt to do the same.
But that's impossible. We would need hours to collect the necessary ether, if not days.
Alphino, though I concede it may not always be apparent, I was ever your grandsire's finest pupil.
Tubsamati, of course. The staff still holds enormous power, broken or not.
Don't you dare, Papalymo. I know how that spell works.
Well, they all got to be there to watch him do his grand sacrifice, apparently.
It is time to leave.
Can't do it. Gotta get rid of the primal.
Quite right. Quickly now, off you go. The further away, the better.
No, if you're staying, then so am I.
No, Ida. There is a path only you can walk, and it must not end here. Not like this. Take her! Please, you have to take her!
Alright, epic sacrifice time.
What? No! Damn it, Thancred! Put me down! Thancred!
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you! Go!
Tell me away with you. I wouldn't die. I'm gonna stay at your side. Oh, wow. Okay.
Hilda, I think he means now!
What a jerk.
I bid thee farewell again, my dear Ida.
Yeah, I don't think this one's coming back.
Now, let us see how good a student I truly was.
Still figuring out who he's trying to summon. I'll have to look that up after this. Pretty good seal. Ah, he did the smile thing like, what's his face did when he sealed Bahamut. And then the light went over him. I remember that cinematic. He did the thing! Alright. That's almost it for this, right? Alright, actually, I'm gonna be right back. Yeah, get the privilege to see me wobble away or hobble away since my back's killing me. Oh, man. Alright. Alright, Ida says, why? Why didn't they let me stay? Papa Limo is my friend. I should have been there with him. Yeah, your time wasn't now. It's later. In a different expansion. You can see it in his eyes, Ida. He knew what he was doing, what had to be done. Master Louis Soir wore that same look right before the end. See? Told you. The same exact thing. That little smile as the light is going over him. I kind of want to watch that cinematic again. Do you think I don't know that? I know, alright. I know. There's nothing more you could have done. Ilbrig caught us all off guard. Even Asmore was powerless to stop him. I could have jumped down and... yeah, I could have done something, I feel like. If you must blame someone, then blame me. Just promise that you will never forget what Papa Imo strove to protect, or the lessons he tried to teach you. Don't speak to me. Leave Ida with me. Go on. Go back to the Rising Stones. Others need to know what happened here. Alright. Just playing that recent events have shaken Alphanod to the core. Once again, I find myself at a loss for words, but Thancred is right. We must return the Rising Stones and apprise our companions of all of this. Pray make your way there at once. I'll send word to Ishitola and the others of our imminent venture or something. So this wraps up patch 3.5, the Far Edge of Fate, and then I got 3.56 after this. It's 4 quests. Far Edge of Fate Part 2. Okay. God, I need some cooler mounts. So see me bring ill tidings, brother. Yeah. Sad times. Aye, behind the griffins of mass we found the grinning face of an old adversary, Ilberd. I know not how, but he is in possession of the eyes of Nidhogg, whose dread power he used to initiate a summoning ritual, even as we looked on. Blah, 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 blah. By the 12. Ishitola? Is that how you say her name? Can't remember. I don't understand. To attempt such a magic requires every ounce or ons of one's ether. No one, not even grandfather, could cast it and hope to survive. Indeed, it was ever a last resort, as I am certain Papalimo was aware. Thus did the pupil follow the footsteps of his master, even unto the grave. I have yet been unable to explain how Ilbred came to possess Nidhogg's eyes. From the Asians or whatever. In the depths of the sea of clouds, perpetual storm of water and wind, aspected ether rage, no mortal could endure such conditions. Yeah, well, Askians are immortal. Then maybe it was the work of an Asian. But now is not the time for idle speculation, Kryl. I have need of your assistance. Yes, of course. We must inspect a cocoon of light and ascertain the state of the primal trapped within. Between our respective talents, I dare say we shall glean some measure of insight. Understood. I can't promise I'll be able to sense much through the barrier, but I shall certainly do my best. As shall I. Let's be to it then. Is this going to set up something for the next expansion with whoever this primal is? What? Without so much as buy or leave? Pray forgive Archon Ishtola her brevity. She seeketh employment, lest her grief deprive her of the will to act. The desire to comfort Ida doubtless compoundeth her unseemly haste. I, too, must contend with this grievous loss in my own way. By thy leave, Lady Alisai, I shall honor our fallen colleague through gainful study. There exist writings which may yet further our understanding of this cocoon of light. Mayhap I was too quick to judge. Surrendering to sadness and regret would be a poor tribute to Papayamo's sacrifice. Quite, must begin preparations to face Ilberd's accused creation without delay. What time we have was purchased at too dear a price for us to squander it. Alright. And that's it. There's 4 more, then it's the next expansion. Got so much crap, I don't know what to do with it. Okay. Okay, well, I'm getting full. I'll have to handle it soon, but not right now. Alright, the interminable wait for news from Gridania seems to be taking its toll on Alisai. As born, I wish I had more to tell you, but the situation in the East Shroud remains largely unchecked. Meaning we still have no idea how long it will be before... Oh, here we go. Communication with the Alliance. One moment. Yes, of course, our representatives will be present. My thanks. Words from Gridania, the council will shortly be reconvened. The Alliance leaders have already begun to assemble. They wish to discuss the primal, of course, as of Ishitola's last report, the cocoon yet hung above the wall, unchanged. Yes, but the Elder Seed Seer doubtless shares our concerns about how long it will remain so. I am told that Sid Garland has been called in to add his expertise to proceedings. A wise decision. The more minds we have working on this, the better. Well then, I suggest we leave the Rising Stones in Tataro's capable hands and make haste for the Lotus Stand. Alright. Tell you what, it's definitely getting kind of warm in here. It's not too bad because it's dark out, but turning that air conditioning off in my window just because it's so too noisy to have on while streaming, yeah, that sucks. Ooh, a samurai. That was one of the new classes for the next expansion, right? What's it called? I always get them mixed up. Stormblood. Word if you would, good sir, this place.
You're an odd-looking fellow, aren't you? Still, takes all sorts, I suppose. This here's Vesper Bay, Thanalan's door to the ocean, as some folk like to call it.
Oh.
Am I to understand from your answer that I have indeed arrived in Eorzea?
Hey?
This guy's all business.
Yes, you're in Eorzea.
Ah, a plain response at last, and the one I wanted at that. My journey was not without its hardships, and I would sooner travel by land than put to sea it. You do not believe that so small a bark could bear me across the ocean? Such timid little sailors. I had but to set my course and set my jaw till I made port.
This guy is just a monster. I love him.
Though, it would perhaps have been wise to lay down my oars a moment to sup on more.
Okay,
than
that
a
was his
spray of
stomach.
brine water. By the trembling of my limbs, I sense a brief repast may be in order. Nay, I will not hearken to the feeble grumblings of an empty belly. Duty comes before all.
This guy's awesome.
Are you all right?
Even though I said all I want to do is play tanks, I kind of want to be a samurai just because that guy's awesome.
Thou art far indeed from home, friend.
Right. That was very weird. Why did it say I was offline for a second? I hate when it does that. I think like my internet goes out for like a split second and it comes back. It just like happens once a night. Okay, whatever. Back to this. Alright, still the same stream. Still says an hour 30. That's good. That's all I was really hoping for, is that didn't mess up. Alright, back to the whole meeting grounds. Come on, where you at? There you are. Welcome, Warrior of Light. This way, if you please. Me here a lot. Should try a different location sometime, but I feel like she just never wants to leave her wooded area. We always go to her.
Dear friends, pray accept my heartfelt thanks for your efforts in defense of Gridania's borders. I would fain dwell longer on my gratitude for the support of the Alliance, but the situation at Belsar's Wall demands that we forego such pleasantries.
According to our most recent intelligence, the cocoon of light that formed in the air above the wall remains undimmed and unbroken. After measuring the cocoon's etheric concentrations, Archon Y'shtola has confirmed the presence of a primal entity.
Okay, but who is it?
So we must assume that Ilbert's thrice damned god is indeed trapped within. And what news of the Imperials? They're not like to ignore such a spectacle.
Yes, sir. A Garlean airship was observed making an approach, but the vessel was destroyed when it drew near. The Empire appears to have made no subsequent attempts to reach the object.
The soldiers who witnessed the incident spoke of a lance of light issuing from within the cocoon. Of an entire warship being reduced to smoking ruin in the space of a moment.
Lance of Light, so is it Odin? Maybe?
Veterans of Cartano, meanwhile, likened the destruction to that wrought by the fiery wrath of Bahamut.
We could face another calamity.
So the Primal is awake then? Contained, yes, but for how long? We must destroy it now, lest it break free.
Agreed. There is, however, the small matter of how to get close enough to a being that swats warships from the sky as you would a bothersome gnat.
That's where she comes into play. What do you got? Girl on the left. What's her name? The other leader. No? Okay.
Is this truly so complex a puzzle?
Hey, the new character.
Have you no stomach for the obvious solution?
What in the hells are you doing here?
A pleasure to see you too, Garland. Now, if you'd be so kind as to explain to these good people why you should be begging me for my assistance, that would be most appreciated.
She doesn't even really know who he is, and so yeah, sure, come in.
Who is this man?
Nero, right?
Oh, how terrifically rude of me. Nero Tolskeva, former tribunus of the 14th Legion of the Garlean Empire. These days, however, one might say that I'm something of a free agent.
What do you want, Nero?
I was getting to that. Although you already know what I'm about to propose, old friend. As you have rather belatedly realized, within that frail binding lurks an entity alike in strength to the great Bahamut, and the only force in existence which might conceivably contend with such a foe is the very creation which captured the Elder Primal in the first place. I speak, of course, of Omega.
Yeah, that's that's another raid, I think.
Omega? That hulk has been gathering dust beneath the plains of Cartanow since the Allagans breathed their last. And none alive knows how to wake it.
I'm sorry? Do you understand who it is with whom you have the privilege of speaking? I'm Nero Tolskeva, Master Engineer, the mechanical genius who restored the Ultima weapon to full operational capacity. And as luck would have it, I'm graciously offering you the use of my considerable expertise.
And what, you just expect us to accept? Why would we trust the word of a man who furnished the Black Wolf with the means to subjugate Eorzea?
Trust? You wound me, Garland. All those years, studying side by side at the Academy, sharing both trial and triumph, we were countrymen once, you and I. But sentiment aside, have you a better solution? Or do you mean to send in your vaunted hero there, as you always do, and pray the world is not engulfed in flame?
I'm like, dude, I'm right here. I got this, man.
Let us approach the problem in a rational manner. Does not the fact that Omega slumbers in stasis point to the existence of some overriding technology? A means of control?
I would ask a question, if I may. Nero, was it not? In the event that we succeeded in using Omega to shackle the Primal in the manner you propose, what then would become of it? Do we not risk repeating the mistakes of the Allagans?
Omega is but a tool. How we choose to employ that tool is entirely up to us. Of course, if you would rather leave it buried beneath Cartano while you continue your petty squabbles above, then I suppose that is also your choice.
Spare us, Nero. The Seedseer's concern is a valid one. He who controls Omega wields the power of the gods, the very power which led the Allagans to destroy themselves.
And does it not fall to we engineers to prevent such misuse? What was your company's proud slogan? Freedom through technology?
A creed you follow, is it? What say you? Do we take this villain at his word?
I say we trust him. He'll give us the next raid. The next raid for me, at least. Yes. Where's my options at? He makes a convincing case. I think so. Convincing case.
He makes me grind my teeth is what he does. But I suppose we don't have much of a choice.
Hey, you just don't like it for some reason. Something happened between you two, I think.
Would the Council be willing to entrust this matter to a pair of former Imperials?
Stormtroopers.
Yes. The task of restoring the Allagan relic will be yours. But the responsibility for its reawakening must remain with the Council. Do we condone this course of action?
Aye. It would seem we do. Let the record show that we invest this contingent with the authority to enter Cartano and take command of Omega.
Is Cartano the
Sid, I
new
appoint you leader
continent?
of the expedition. Scions, I would ask that you assign some few of your number to escort Master Garland and supervise the other one.
His name's Nero.
We should be happy to oblige. The politics of Cartano being what they are, I dare say our neutrality will prove useful in avoiding any unnecessary entanglements.
It's gotta be the new continent. I don't recall that name.
If I am not mistaken, Doma occupies a similarly neutral position. Might we not persuade you to join the expedition, Lady Yugiri? If you suspected any foul play from Nero, you would be welcome to kill him.
Damn.
My blade is yours.
Not a moment's hesitation, eh? You'll forgive me if I do not shake your hand.
Alright. So it's settled. We're gonna go try to awaken Omega. I wanna know who's in that bubble though. What primal that is. Well, that was a rather unexpected development, and one which raises a number of questions, not least among them how Nero chanced to learn of the council meeting in the first place. Alright. Where is that? There it is. Okay. Ooh. Woohoo! Surprise gift! Which one is this? Alright, just this one, then 2 more after it, and we're done. Alphanaut is eager to join Sid and the others. Sid and the others are somewhere at the airship landing. Alisai is already on her way and it would not do to lag too far behind. Let us be off. Really don't need to teleport, but I'm doing it anyway. What's my currency? I'm full on those Alagon Poetics. I need to figure out what to use or what to spend those on. I wanted to save them until I can buy the level 20 gear or 70 gear. I feel like that's gonna be a minute. All right, where's this person at? Are they downstairs? Yep, there we go. Asboard Alphanod, ready to go. Those have stepped onto the landing for a moment, lest you wonder. Nero insists that he allowed to be inspect the Excelsior before boarding. And you let him, despite his very timely offer of assistance. The thought of the man poking around the workings of the ship without proper supervision does not fill me with confidence. Calm yourself. Your sister was adamant that he would never leave her sight. She and Yugiri are, well, here they are now. Right, I think that's everyone. Shall I set source for Carta now? Might I ask that we delay our departure slightly? I require no more than a few hours at most. Our colleagues are studying the cocoon even as we speak, and I would hear the latest observations ere we proceed. It would seem wise to gain as clear as an understanding of the situation as possible before formulating our plan. Oh, I thought this time was against us. How foolish of me. Hold your tongue. When we want your opinion, we'll ask for it. Forgive me, my lady. I shall keep my counsel until such time as you finish procrastinating. All right. When Alphanod speaks with his colleagues, I shall fly the Excelsior over to Mordona, and we can reconvene at the Rising Stones. My apologies for the trouble. I shall visit Y'shtola and the others forthwith and join you as soon as I am able. Asborn, pray accompany Alisai back to the Rising Stones. I should feel safer knowing you're present to entertain our guest. Right! Everyone heading to Mordona is welcome to travel aboard the Excelsior. I'll clear things with the girl at the counter here. Let her know when you're ready to leave. All right. Damn, she's got some real bad heartburn. Holy shit. You're traveling with Mr. Garland, sir. The Enterprise Excelsior is right this way. Let's do it. Not quite door-to-door service, but I couldn't exactly land her in the Toll's main square. Shall we adjourn to the Rising Stones then? Let's do it. House Catboy, Eorzea's newest Catboy gay bar, is now open. We're an LGBT plus establishment, but we're all welcome to party. We offer drinks, dancing, a great atmosphere, soaking tubs, hot cat boys, custom photos, courts, and more. We will see you there. Oh, this game. Hey, what's up? I just read the funniest advertisement for some role-playing group in this game. After this, I got like 2 more short quests to go, and I think I might call it, and then I'm going to start the new expansion tomorrow. The next expansion. Stormblood.
So these are the fabled headquarters of the Scions. I confess I would have expected an order of self-proclaimed warrior scholars to surround themselves with the fruits of man's enlightenment. And yet there's not so much as a single piece of magitech in sight. It never ceases to amaze me how primitive you are.
Alright, well, just watch something funny. Just hold on a minute.
I'll have you know that the Rising Stones is home to the very latest in Magitech innovation.
I'll have you know. That was not the right accent at all.
Mark 14 Thermocoil Boil Master, and it's the finest kettle I've...
We are returned. Well, Ida and I, at least. Ishtola and the others remained behind to continue their assessment of the binding magic.
There didn't seem much point staying just for that, so I decided to come back with Alphino. Papalimo bought us this time. We shouldn't waste it.
No, we shouldn't. Gotta keep going.
By your leave!
Is that the cool samurai dude? Yes.
God, that voice could fell a gigas.
That guy is great.
This is the Rising Stones, domicile of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I enter at the invitation of one Lord Urianger.
Urianger!
I spy you there, Shadow Walker. You always were a hard one to find.
Yugiri, do you know this man?
Gosetsu, why are you come to Eorzea?
In search of you, Yugiri. Days and nights did I row across the angry sea. I made port in good spirits, only for my own flesh to betray me over the trifling matter of an empty belly. Collapsed in the street like an unfed stray I was, until Lord Urianger came to my aid. Over a most welcome meal, we spoke of the plight of Doma, and I learned of our displaced countrymen's work to resettle this blighted land. 'Twas blind fortune that I was able to locate you so swiftly, but now we must make ready to depart. Our master languishes in dire peril, and Doma calls her daughter home.
It is not so simple, Gosetsu. There are obligations which bind me here.
You refuse?
No, we gotta go there anyway. It's fine.
Both during your flight from our homeland. The laws of hospitality must be honored, but surely the vow to defend your master demands the greater obeisance.
It was our master who bid me guide our people to safe haven by any means necessary. And it was the scions you see before you who provided us succor and sanctuary when all others refused. Dire peril or no, were I to return without first repaying such hospitality, our master would cut me down at the threshold.
Mayhap that is so.
There is more. A crisis threatens all within this realm, Eorzean and Doman alike, and I go to play my part in its resolution. I will not bring shame upon our liege by abandoning my people or my duty.
How very noble of you. Now, in the name of honor, kinship, and, yes, practicality, might I suggest we get this expedition underway? Or would you rather debate the finer points of duty and leave Omega to the Empire?
The Empire? You, Giddy? You draw steel against the curs of Garlemald? Then why did you not say so? My blade is oath-bound to fall upon the ranks of the Imperials wheresoever they march. Lead on, Shadow.
Oh, God, I want to make a samurai now, looking just like him. Big old boy. Can you make a guy like that? Like, I don't think you can. He looks like the same body type as the one race that's like blue, but they're like really big boys. He looks like that kind of race, but, well, the size at least, but I don't know. Asmore, wait, can I speak to you for a moment? Do you remember when I had you meet me at the Diamond Forge and we ambushed you? Oh yeah, what are you gonna give me? Forgot about that. That creeper measuring like every inch of my body thing. Just whatever. Well, once we had your measurements, I set to work making you a traveling outfit in my spare time. I wanted just this moment to finish the stitching, but I wanted you to have it before you left. Here. Is this some cool glamour? You can try it right now if you like. Okay. Yeah, I need some cool glamour in my life. It's not gonna look cool, is it? The tie? Yeah, I don't... I mean, there's some other things I'm not sure about, but the tie... Damn it, Tataru! Assuming we measure correctly, the fit should be just right. Snug, but not too snug, if you know what I mean. So how does it feel? Yeah, it's tugging on my balls right now. You're not just saying it, are you? Oh, I can tell you just how much this means to me. To have crafted something worthy of the Warrior of Light it's, well, just say it makes all the practice worthwhile. See, just like you said, I'm the Warrior of Light. But you stitched me something up that Michael Jackson would wear. And you know what? That's fine for Michael Jackson. Well, that's not fine for the Warrior of Light. God, I am taking this right off. Sign Adventurers. Do I have a monocle as well? I don't see the monocle. I think it's because I have the headpieces turned off. Adventurer's jacket, bottoms, boots. Yeah, those. That's not something I'm going to be wearing. That's coming off. It's not equipped, is it? Okay, good. Thank God. Damn it, Tataru. You couldn't have made something like cooler, like more befitting of the Warrior of Light. Alright. Each eye shine with rekindled determination. Here we go. What, is this the last one, or is it second to last one until Stormblood? Alright, so we have to wake up Mega up, right? When do we start? Ida, are you sure it's... Yeah. I'm sure, yes. I won't lie and say I'm completely fine, but I'll feel a lot better if I'm doing something useful. Very well, I'll remain here and continue to coordinate our efforts with the Alliance. Alphanod, mayhap you return to the Gridania and assist Ishatola and Kryl? A fine suggestion. Just as we form the Carcinel Expedition Party, Nero and I will focus on rousing Omega, while Asborn, Ida, and our Doman friends take care of our security. Got it. Dude, that's all me. All over. The Excelsior is by the lake just outside town. We'll leave as soon as everyone is ready. Let's do it. I'm ready. Quest accepted. Which quest is this? Fly free, my pretty? Hold on a second. Oh yeah, okay, so this is the second to last one. Then I have the Far Edge of Fate. That gives me an achievement, 5 minutes of Fate. And it's, according to the wiki, it's Stormblood main quests. So, we're almost done. Where am I at? Okay. Then a whole new area. Oh yeah, I forgot. This place is so cool. I think tomorrow I'll start the Stormblood, but I also want to try to find out how to do some of the harder raids. Like I want to do coils. I've only done turn 1. I did that solo on Duty Finder just because I saw I could do it easy. But I want to do it as a group, and I want to do Alexander. I just want to do all that stuff. So, yeah, that's just what we got to figure out tomorrow. I'll watch the videos tonight, see best way to get all that going. I would hope somebody wants to join in. Maybe if I use the Novus network. Anyway, we have far to go. With any luck, we'll be in Cartanal before Gosetsu graces the deck with his dinner. Once there, however, we had best be on our guard. Given the Eline Roali was still active when Omega was discovered, we can be sure that the Empire has long been aware of its existence. And if Nero deemed it the obvious solution to the threat posed by its new primal, it's not impossible that Garlemald might do the same. Have your weapons ready and your wits about you. Something tells me we're flying to a fight. I'm ready. I'm ready. My mind's ready. My body's ready. Looks like I'm in a Hot Wheel version of an airship with that paint job. Oh, what's in my eye? So I know Omega's going to be a raid, because I remember reading about that somewhere on the wiki, I think. But am I going to, like, get a MSQ version of Omega right now?
Now, where was that?
Could be something epic to finish out Heavensward, right? I mean, I know Heavensward's done. This is like a post-patch, post-Heavensward thing, but yeah. Okay.
How convenient. You've been here before.
Of course.
Of course. It was no easy task threading a path through all the skirmishes. But how could I ignore the existence of such a fascinating toy? You may try.
Trust? Aye. I trust your appetite for technology.
I chased down a suspect airship, and who should I find but the traitor? Sid? Searching for something.
Does this guy have like blush on his cheeks?
Something big? It's close, isn't it? It's like all my name days have come at once.
He looks like Ben Stiller's character in Tropic Thunder, the special character that he had to play as when he was captured, with the freckles and the blush and the haircut. Oh, okay. It's like all my name days have come at once.
The scouts the Empire could have sent. Take care of that brute, will you?
Oh, I got this. It's easy.
God damn it. Can't let Nero tinker around in there by himself. I'm sorry to leave you to it, but I dare say you'll manage without me. This clod has no idea who he's dealing with.
Oh, and I get to fight with Samurai Guy. I want to see his moves. Go Seta, go Geta. I feel like that was a Dragon Ball thing.
I am Gosetsu.
Gosetsu!
Samurai of Doma. You will rue your choice of opponent this day.
Oh yeah, man, get it. Let me see you fight. I know what my moves do. This guy looks silly. Pretty cool hammer, though. Alright, here we go. Looks like the hammer in Overwatch. Alright.
It's all over now. Leave this to me.
Look upon a samurai of Doma.
This guy just seems tough. Like, high health.
No retreat. No surrender.
I don't know if he's really doing much. I'll grab all these dudes. Come on.
You watching, Pabalimo?
Damn. Got him quick.
Your
defense is nothing.
Alright. Oh, he gave up quick. He's just does not look intimidating. It looks like he's got like blush on and I don't know. Alright, surrender. We have you outnumbered. Dude, you got foot soldiers. We have named characters. They always win. Would be the first time. Are you still playing with those soldiers? I suppose I can lend you one of my toys, one if you promise to give it back. What? Ooh, big red one. What's her face use that? Lucia. I want it. Give it to me. Behold the Red Baron. I'll end this nonsense. Oh, do I get to get in there? What the? No one told me they'd have magic armor. Forward for the Empire. Let me get in that thing. The honorless cur thinks to abandon his men. I shall see that he shares their fate. Pray attend to the rest of his minions. Alright, what abilities do I have?
This one'll sting. Your defense is lacking.
Tis my right to strike!
You watching, Pabalino? No retreat. No surrender.
Have you?
No holding back.
Look upon a samurai of Dhamma!
It's all over now. Leave this to me.
With soul and steel!
Dude, that's badass. I should have this all the time. Ooh. Alright, see if we can line them up and get one giant laser attack on these guys.
Your defense is nothing.
Nice! Oh yeah.
You watching, Pabalino? No retreat. No surrender.
Was that it? Oh, my ammunition's depleted. Okay. That is embarrassing. Oh, man. What's he doing? Come on, man. Alright, let's do it. Think you got this? Let's see what you have. Can I stun you? No? Okay. Come on, all DPS. Let's get him. Is fire hurting me? Yep. Just move him over here. Come here, dude.
Look upon a samurai of Dhamma!
Look upon the samurai of Dhamma. We got a final hit in. Here we go. Oh, I don't think I got it. So if the samurai got it, that's fine. I'll take that. It'll be you that rues this day. Dude, I can't wait to fight you again, because you're just funny. Alright, what's gonna happen in here? Is that where Omega's stored? And is that like a prison in there?
Temporal stasis disengaged. All systems operational. Garland?
All clear on this side. It's wait.
Oh snap, here we go. We're gonna see Omega before the next expansion happens. Or Stormblood.
Remarkable. Omega's sensors immediately detected the presence of the cocoon, even at this distance. They must have been set to scan for sources of energy exceeding certain magnitudes.
I still don't see any means to control the machine directly. It seems to have been designed to act wholly autonomously. Once we release Omega, we can be fairly certain it will attempt to capture the Primal at Belsar's Wall. Assuming its mission is successful, our only option at that point will be to re-engage its stasis system and put it back to sleep.
And should the machine happen to
I have a feeling it's not going to happen like that.
simply initiate an emergency shutdown. I confess we don't yet have a complete grasp of its capabilities, but I'm certain the details will not elude us for long.
Well, I understood less than half of that. So, my question to you is,
Right.
are we doing the right thing?
Definitely not, but yeah, is there any other way?
I suppose not.
I think we just fight the Primal the normal way like we've been doing. But then again, if we do that, we won't get the Omega raid, so let's get it going.
All right. Step aside, Sid.
Yes, that's the one.
Press that big old stone button. Metal button, but look stone.
You gave too much for us to waste this chance, Papalimo. So this is for you. And me.
Damn. That was quite a hit. Good button press. 8 out of 10.
Yes! Fly free, my pretty! Show us what you can do.
That didn't sound evil at all.
The launch sequence has begun. Omega is loose.
It's pretty ominous sounding. Like, let's get a cool cinematic here. All right. Omega looks kind of old. An old style robot. Oh, wow. Damn. Guy looks badass. I don't know if Omega's gonna win this. Is this a new Primal? Like, is this thing been in other FF lore or games? Because I don't recognize it. Kind of controls water? Like a Leviathan? Okay, Omega doesn't look as cool as I wanted Omega to look. This dragon looks so much cooler. Damn. That's not going to do anything. Yep. Is that hair? Or no, those are some crazy, like, root horns behind its face, on the back of its head. It's actually a cool screenshot. I missed it. Damn it. Looks like a beetle or something. Is Omega gonna win this one? I guess. I mean, I know. Spoiled myself. I know Omega is one of the raids, but I mean, maybe this version of Omega died. I just don't know who that dragon is. I think it's gonna die here because I don't know if Final Fantasy will redo the whole dragon calamity thing. They both die? Were they both just falling right now?
Huh? Omega has stopped transmitting. But that shouldn't be. I didn't engage the stasis system.
And what does this signify? I have little understanding of these contrivances.
The launch went exactly to plan, but all signals emanating from Omega have ceased. This may indicate any number of things, but we will need to join the Scions out in the field if we are to ascertain which one.
Well, the obvious one is it died.
Right. I've ordered a malfunctioning beast to go to sleep. That should prevent any unfortunate mishaps. I suggest we make our way back to Gridania.
Whoa, what was that?
Omega destroyed the cocoon.
What does that mean?
Fading. It was bound to his ether, you see. And if the connection is broken...
I feel like I should know what that means again. I feel like it happened once before, probably in the campaign or the main story quests. I just don't know. I'm not sure why we lost contact with Omega, but I mean to find out. Let's be on our way. All right. Let's finish this quest, get that last one, and then be done with Heavensward. Go on to Stormblood. One moment everything was functioning perfectly, and the next it wasn't. It makes no sense. We need to see what happens for ourselves, and soon. I'm gonna need to sell some of this stuff soon. I know some of this is really old. I don't think I've ever really cleaned up my bags too much. Alright, Alphanot is the look of a man with much to say. Words can ill express how glad I am to see you all unharmed. When Omega came hurtling towards the cocoon, everything dissolved into chaos. I have to see it with my own eyes. Ida, wait, we must first... The Elder Seer is expecting us. Oh, do we gotta do another Elder Seer one? We're not Alphanod, Gosetsu, and I will watch over her. You may safely attend your meeting. I don't want to go back there and do another meeting, alright? Can she just come see us? Why, thanks, Yugiri. The council reconvened a short while ago. Let's make haste for the Lotus Stand. All there are eager to hear your testimony. Yep, back to the same spot. Man, I'll tell you what, I gotta like keep a constant water supply next to me while I'm streaming this game, because it's like I'm streaming myself reading a book. It really is. There's so much reading. All right. The Elder Seer, or the Elder Seed Seer awaits you within. Alright, let's do it. Let's not do a cinematic cutscene type of thing. Let's just let me read through it and finish this out. Alright, Connie Senna. Alright, we are doing this, okay. My friends full eagerly have awaited your return. Few indeed could have discharged the duty entrusted to you, and most humbly do we thank you for seeing it done. You are too kind, Elder Seed Seer. As I recall, we as good as demanded the right to try. But tell me, how did the battle unfold? We succeeded in awakening Omega, aye, but we lost contact with the weapon shortly after it launched. From our position in the control room, we were blind to all that followed. Isn't that kind of concerning? You just said that so nonchalantly. Hey, we lost contact. It's a dangerous thing. We should probably go find it. Merlewib. What words could do justice to such a scene? None of my choosing, that much is certain. But I can give you the facts. The cocoon hatched even as Omega arrived, and from its midst rose a great dragon. The pair duly set about each other in the skies over Gir Abania. The primal's might defied belief. It seemed that the very heavens would be rent asunder by the force of its blows, and it wielded such magic as I have never seen and hope never to see again. The battle raged on with no end in sight until both combatants were engulfed in a blinding flash of light. When the radiance faded, I saw the pair fall motionless from the sky, coming to rest somewhere on Ala Meagan's soil. I will not speak for the rest, but to my eye it seemed that each had landed a fatal blow upon each other. That's what it looked like. While most among us could think only of Bahamut when looking upon the primal's form, the Domans were heard to whisper the name Shinryu. It would appear that the being resembles a creature of far eastern religion, and we have found it convenient to refer to it as such. That is convenient, because that's where we're going. Alright. The land of samurai. This Shinryu's fate, indeed that of Omega, is yet unknown. We have alas no eyes on the Gir Albanian side of the border. Aye, which is why we have set our main force under the command of Marshal Tarupin to capture the wall. With the Imperials in disarray, we have the perfect opportunity to secure Gridanian's border and assess the aftermath of the impact. I myself will join the Marshal and his men when the council is adjourned. Well, that explains a few things. I'll wager that flash of light coincided with our loss of contact. Lest you wonder, we quickly re-engaged Omega stasis systems, so even if it has fallen into the Empire's lap, it will be of no use to them, save perhaps as a statue. Maybe a decent statue. Correct, without me to guide their efforts, it would take them decades to decipher Omega's core functions if they managed it at all. Such reassurances do much to calm our fears, if the relic's fate is but one of several concerns. Indeed, I humbly submit that the time has come for us to make contact with the resistance representatives in Gir Albania. Though Ilbert has forced our hand, it would seem only logical to seek an alliance, given the inevitability of Imperial retaliation. By working in concert, it is not impossible that Ala Mihigo might finally be wrested from Garlemald's grasp. Alright. Must be exhausted. I'd ordinarily suggest that we retire directly to the Rising Stones, but I wonder if we might first make a small detour. No detours, man. Ishtola and the others have gathered at Amarasak Spire, and I imagine that you too would be interested to see what has become of the wall now that the cocoon is gone. It is decided then. Lead on. Alright. Looks like we're going over there. I'm sure the wall was fine, but yeah, I guess we'll come here and see it.
My friends,
I cannot well express how glad I am to see that you both are unharmed. They say that Omega's clash with the Primal shook the very firmament.
You
need not worry. The battle took place
far above the ground.
Can I see something?
We were able to observe in relative safety, though I'm given to understand that there were casualties on the far side of the wall.
That's not it. Whatever. Okay. I was just gonna read over it, but nah, it's just too much.
It was like watching a nightmare unfold before our very eyes. Ilberd's primal manifested in the form of a colossal dragon, a being of pure violence. It burst forth from the cocoon with such terrible force.
Oh, I saw it. I saw the cinematic.
That such a horror should spring from the eyes of Nidhogg comes as no surprise. Nor do I wonder at its form. Ilberd all but announced it in the moments prior to his death. Plainly, it was his dying wish to visit a second calamity upon the Empire.
And I am quite certain the abomination would have obliged had it not found itself outmatched by Omega. Gods! I am no stranger to the works of Alag, but even I was unprepared for the machine's furiosity.
For the furiosity that machine had, that Omega had, I wish it looked cooler. Like, I'm used to the weapons, you know, Ultimate, Omega, all that stuff to look a lot cooler, but this Omega looked like a beetle. A robotic beetle.
And how fares poor Ida in the midst of all this? Have you spoken with her?
She's up on the platform, lost in thought. We deemed it best not to disturb her, but mayhaps she would welcome some company after all. Shall we?
Yeah, she's sad.
It's gone. It was all we had left of him.
Ida.
I don't blame anyone. I knew what was going to happen. I knew the spell Papalimo meant to cast would drain away his life force. I
Papalimo.
knew that
That's
it would
how you
only
said
buy
it.
us a little time.
That's how you said it. Papalimo. She taking off her little visor thing finally? Oh, wow. Not what I expected.
Ida, there is no need to explain.
But there is. I can't hide in Papalimo's little shadow anymore, and I shouldn't hide behind my sister's mask. 20 years ago, on the day the Empire marched into Alamigo, I was still just a child, not even 5 summers old. My father had been one of the leaders of the revolution. He had fought to overthrow the Mad King, Theodoric. and my sister had fought alongside him. But she was strong and kind, and always knew what to do. But when the Garleans came, everything changed. My father went to war against them too, and I never saw him again. After that, I remember a lot of running. My sister dragged me for malms and malms until we came to the city of
Malms are miles, right? I mean, that's what makes sense in that context.
That was where she met Master Louis Soir. He introduced her to the Circle of Knowing, and she eventually became an Archon.
She was your inspiration. Is that not why you took up her mask and her name? Or did you simply mean to continue what she had started?
You've known all along, haven't you? That I wasn't Ida.
Of course. We all recognized you at once. 'Twas Papalimo who persuaded us to maintain the charade.
It was silly to think I could fool you. I knew that even then, but I sort of decided not to know.
So when was the real Ida around? During 1.0, before A Realm Reborn? Because so much stuff I gotta look up after this stream.
Ida died 6 years ago, on a mission to smuggle refugees out of Alamigo. They say she was overwhelmed by Imperial soldiers when she stayed behind to save a little girl. She was
So it did happen
strong.
off screen or something.
There must have been a lot
Like,
of them.
okay. I think this was before Realm Reborn. I'll just stay quiet on this one.
I'm sorry for lying to you. My real name is Lise. When Papalimo brought me Ida's mask, it was meant as a keepsake, but I decided I wanted to be his new partner, to keep alive all the good that she had done. I didn't want to become Ida, exactly. At the time, though, I still didn't know who I was myself, and it almost seemed easier to play the role. Papalimo agreed to help, of course, but it was never what he wanted for me. He wanted me to walk my own path.
And those were the final words to me. Skip through it.
The Archon's mark he gave me is faded, and my last excuse along with it.
Archon's mark. Look that up too.
So this is it. Whatever I choose to do from now on, I do as Lise. And I choose to continue my family's fight. I want Alamigo to be the country that Ida and my father always wanted it to be.
Just bringing up these tabs and stuff I need to look up before after the stream, or else I'm gonna forget. I'm definitely not gonna remember. Okay. Oh, good for you, girly. Get him. You keep going on as Lise. We ain't judging. I am gonna judge how cool that guy is, though.
Do you regret standing against the Empire? Would you have chosen a different road, knowing what you know now?
To claim that I never doubted the decision would be a lie. But I made my choice, and I have defended it with blade in hand ever since.
The battle continues, and our steel is needed. Come, Shadow Walker, we leave for the east.
Oh, shit. I wasn't paying attention to the text, and I thought that was it, so I skipped through. I'm sure it wasn't anything too lore important. It was brave of Lise to remove her mask after so long, though she has scarce begun to come to terms with Papalymo's, I already forgot to say it, lost, that one act made plain her determination to move forward. And should she ever falter, we shall be there to support her on this road she has resolved to walk. Yeah, yeah, support all the way. Let's return to the Rising Stones. We have quite a story to tell Tataru and my sister. Oh, man. It's a little longer than I thought to get through 8 quests. What am I at? A little over 2.5 hours right now? Oh. There we go. There it is. Heavensward is done. Officially. Officially done. Alright, I'm not going to watch all this, but it is nice. Nice to get another story down. Alright, let's turn this in. He may have mentioned, but Alphanauta has apprised me of all that came to pass in Gridania. Our only task now is to rest. This is the calm before the storm. Stormblood? Ha! Lise has chosen her path, and as her friends must do what we can to support that choice. We are fated to join the conflict in any case. Once the Alliance has taken the wall and opened the way to Giralbania, we will have little choice but to fight, which is not to say the cause is unworthy. After all, ignoring the plight of those whom one might conceivably save is not wisdom but indolence, correct? I, for one, look forward to joining hands with the Ala Meagans and strike a blow against the tyranny of the Empire. As I rather respect, so do you. And that's it. That's Heavensward. Get a little preview of what's going to happen next, I guess. Quick march. The Imperials will soon come to their senses and we must be ready to face their retribution. Oh, Pippin. It is almost time, Father. Aye, almost. Stand firm, Pippin. I learned to embrace myself against the charge of the bull of Ala Amigo. No foe will dislodge me. Now, was this just after, or like the cinematic after that last patch before Stormblood? Or did it move right into, like, this is the cinematic you saw once Stormblood was released? I'm gonna go with the latter, but I'm not too sure. Very well, Ilberd. I will take our homeland back. What? For the both of us. What? What was that all about? Is he like... Is he gonna turn bad or something? Ooh, who is this guy? Dude looks badass. Is he the Emperor of the Empire, I'm guessing? My Lord Viceroy, our scouts have confirmed the preliminary reports. Battlestar's wall has fallen to the Eorzean Alliance. The hunt for Omega and the unknown Icon continues. Though both will yet elude us, my lord, the battle caused considerable damage across the region. Should we perchance divert some of our forces from the search to undertake necessary reconstruction work? Alright, yeah, this guy looks badass. Aye, forgive me, my lord, I did not attend. Your will be done. I love it. Just looks so confident and like bored. Just the way he's sitting, just like, dude, we got this. Just Do what you know you want you to do, or else I will kill you. Unknown, my spies told me the Dormans call it Shinryu. And that it proved a match for Omega. Yes, the coming days promise to be most interesting. Most interesting. Oh, it must be him under the mask. Dude is evil! Oh, I can't wait. Can't wait to find out what this guy is all about. At the far edge of fate, the road begins anew. The heroes look to eastern skies and behold their crimson hue. A dawn of liberation, a gathering storm of blood. Oh, alright. Alright, it's a tomorrow thing. I can't do it now. Yeah, I can't talk to him now. I think this is where we're going to call it. Everybody, thank you for stopping by and watching this. I know there's only 8 quests. There's 8 main story quests, so there's a lot of talking, a lot of me reading. I am very dehydrated right now, but hopefully we'll try to get some better, like more engaging stuff later, tomorrow. I'm going to try to get some of those old Realm Reborn and Heavensward raids going. So who's that? Coils and Alexandria. Then I want to do the hard versions of the trials of all the primals. Like whatever the hard version is. What is it? Extreme or something? I think Extreme's the next ones I got to do. So I want to try to do all that before I jump into Stormblood. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if I can find parties for that. So, but that's it. Yeah, the Heavensward is now done. Moving on to bigger and better things. Trying to get everything done and get experience all the content I can before Endwalker comes out. So, like I said, thank you, and I will be on tomorrow. I'm shooting for 2 p.m. Eastern Standard. That's it. Thank you very much.